हेलो स्टूडेंट्स मु लास्ट वीडियो रे तुमको गोटे क्वेश्चन देइथिली जे टिल्ट इज एन इक्विवेलेंस रिलेशंस ऑन द सेट ऑफ इंटीजर्स and we have to show this tilt is an equivalence relations. So to prove this tilt is an equivalence relations, first of all we have to show it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So first we show this tilt is a reflexive. Reflexive. Okay, I'm a reflexive already janichu. Every element is related to itself. Let so I take one element A belongs to Z and N belongs to N. Kaina congruent modulo relation pai gote natural number darkar au gote integers darkar. Actually duita integer darkar, but I take one integers because for reflexive every element should be related to itself. So I consider any arbitrary element A is an integers. Okay, then A minus A equal to 0. A minus A equal to 0. Okay, which is divisible by N? Which is divisible by N. That means N divides 0. So we find A is congruent to A modulo N. Because congruent modulo definition hochi, if A minus B is divisible by N, then we can write A is congruent to B modulo N. Since N divides 0, so here N divides A minus A, so A is congruent to A modulo N. This implies A belongs to tilt. Here tilt is the relation, so A belongs to tilt for all A belongs to Z. This implies tilt is reflexive. So mu show kar deli je this tilt is a reflexive. कहीं ना जेकोसी भी गोटे इंटीजर आम नौचे कंसीडर कर सेट ऑफ इंटीजर रु ताकू तादर माइनस कले 0 होची एंड 0 इज डिविजिबल बाय एनी नेचुरल नंबर. 0 इज डिविजिबल बाय n, so n divides 0, that means n divides a minus a, so a is congruent to a modulo n. This implies a belongs to tilt and tilt is a reflexive. Okay, next I prove kariba this tilt is symmetric. So to show tilt is symmetric, we consider an order pair AB belongs to tilt and we have to show BA belongs to tilt. So symmetric. Let AB belongs to tilt. Okay, then A is congruent to B modulo N. This is the definition of the relations, congruent modulo relations. Since this order pair belongs to the relations, that means A is congruent to B modulo N. This implies N divides A minus B. Congruent definition of congruent modulo relations. Since N divides A minus B, so we can write A minus B equal to NK, where K belongs to Z. K belongs to Z. Now multiplying -1 on both sides, we get this is b minus a minus n into minus k, where minus k belongs to z. Okay, now see, we can write n divides b minus a. Since b minus a is divisible by n, because b minus a is n into something, that means b minus a is divisible by n. This implies n divides b minus a. Hence b is congruent to a modulo n. Since b is congruent to a modulo n, this implies ba belongs to tilt. So मुझे order pair AB belongs to tilt. एबे मत मिलेला BA belongs to tilt. This implies tilt is symmetric. Tilt is symmetric. So हमें prove कर सारिलु it is reflexive, symmetric. एबे last part आरो prove करिवा that is transitive. जदि मु आपको ट्रांजिटिव शो कर देली ताले मोर प्रूफ होई जिवो जे congruent modulo relation is an equivalence relations. So मते प्रूफ करबा को पड़िबो एबे this relation is a transitive. So to show it is transitive हमको दुईटा एलिमेंट्स नबा को पड़िबो रिलेशन रे a b b c. So transitive let a b b c belongs to tilt. We have to show AC belongs to tilt. Then A is congruent to B modulo N and B is congruent to C modulo N. This is the definition of the relations. Okay. This implies N divides A minus B and N divides B minus C. A is congruent to B modulo N means N divides A minus B. B is congruent to C modulo N means N divides B minus C. This implies A minus B equal to NK1 and B minus C equal to NK2, where K1, K2 belongs to Z. Since A minus B is divisible by N, so we can write A minus B equal to NK1. B minus C is divisible by N, so we can write B minus C equal to NK2. So using these two equations, we have to find A minus C. So already we have done so adding equation 1 plus equation 2. If we add, left side becomes minus B plus B cancel, so A minus C. So right side becomes N into K1 plus K2. Now see, A minus C equal to N into K1 plus K2, where K1 plus K2 belongs to Z. Since A minus C is some multiple of N, so you can write N divides A minus C. Since N divides A minus C, so we can write A is congruent to B modulo N. This implies, this is C. A is congruent to C modulo N. So AC belongs to tilt. Hence tilt is transitive. Okay, so we have already shown reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Since this relation is reflexive, symmetric, transitive, so tilt is an equivalence relation. Hence tilt is an equivalence relations. एटा गोटे इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन थिला जे कि टिल्ट इज एन इक्विवेलेंस रिलेशंस एलिमेंट्स बुक रो एटा एग्जांपल्स प्राय समय क्वेश्चन CHSE एग्जाम रे आसे ए क्वेश्चन टा prove that congruent modulo relation is an equivalence relations. So ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ସମସ୍ତେ को बुझी परिथिबो. नेक्स्ट वीडियो रे हमें पढ़िबा इक्विवेलेंस क्लास. वन ऑफ द इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट इक्विवेलेंस क्लास हमें पढ़िबा.